Adolo College and Old Boys High School 31 years ago. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This actually is supposed to be a symposium. We are not supposed to be standing, but my friends just whisper to me that I have to stand up. But I want to let you know that when the speakers come on, without no particular order, some that want to sit down can sit down and address us because it is a roundtable symposium. Without much ado, students here this morning, how are you, students? You're welcome to the symposium of the 1999 set of Edo Boys High School. 31 years ago, many of us were seated like you're seated now. We were students like you, fresh. We didn't have a bearing in life. We didn't know what tomorrow would throw at us. But after 31 years, as you see some of us there, some are doctors, some are professors, some are lecturers, and each and every one of us has excelled in their different chosen field and career. So I want them to come and talk to us this afternoon to let us know that whatever you choose as your career today, tomorrow, and after now, if you focus on it, if you dedicatedly pursue it passionately, you will achieve it. So I want you please to listen to them attentively, as these, some of them are life coach. They're going to give you life goals that will set you. Feel free, teachers, students, and old boys, you can ask whatever questions you want to ask. It's a symposium, it's a debate, it's a discussion, generally about life as the final year students of a secondary school and what you're going to face in your WAEC, in your JAM, and eventually gaining admission. So gentlemen, I want you to listen attentively, and trust me, you will benefit at the end of the day. Without much order, I want to invite Dr. Murphy Osawe to join me on the podium. Dr. Murphy, sir. While Dr. Murphy is taking his seat, Engineer Stephen Biokoro, please join us here. If Mr. Nusar Osawe is seated, please join us on this podium. Yes. If Professor Osawe Osakbawa is here, please join us on the table, sir. If we have Mr. Justice Osagai, please join us here. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the discussants for this symposium this afternoon. Dr. Murphy is going to be speaking on living a healthy lifestyle, generally. So what it takes as young ones, as old ones, to live a healthy lifestyle, that is what Dr. Murphy is going to be speaking on. While Engineer Stephen Biokoro is going to be talking on electrical safety, identifying and managing electrical hazards in our home, schools, and environment. He's going to tell us how, in an environment like this, how we're going to manage our electrical appliances, equipment for the safe and healthy living in our homes. Nosakare Osawe is going to be speaking on technical trade and skills. This one affects our young ones. Technical trade and fields as a pathway to self-sustenance. So our young ones, I want you to listen, and I trust me, this is going to benefit you all. Justice Osaga is going to be speaking on information technology as the new frontier in the developing world. Gentlemen, without much ado, I want to hand the mic over to Mr. Justice Osaga to be the first speaker on this symposium. Mr. Justice, sir, you're welcome. Basically, Mr. Justice, I want you to tell us what it is about information technology, how it affects these young ones, how they need to embrace it, and why it is important they all embrace it.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Osai Justice. So I'm going to actually speak on information technology. Well, what is information? Now, the first thing, what is technology, right? So information is a processed data. Normally, everybody knows processed data. All the things that you are writing in school, what they are teaching you, they are all information that you are processing into your memory, actually. Why, when you not make use of technology to process the data, that means there's not information technology. You understand? So any information that you are gathering, passing through any of the technology, so you are actually doing what? You are doing this process of information technology. For example, using a computer system to type, it's information technology, right? Snapping, this camera snapping, processing it and bringing it out from in a hard copy is information technology. So it means that in every phase of life, there is a form of technology in it. So first of all, from beginning, coming up, going to school, you are gathering information, you are printing things in your mind from one level to another, you are gathering information, you get to a stage where you now move to the next level, where you now start using actual technology to process your information so that you can be able to work to make easy decisions. Take for instance, you are making use of calculator to solve a problem. 2 plus 2, obviously, you play your calculator is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. However, when you now have a complex problem, sometimes you make use of calculator to do that. That is an involvement of information technology, right? So in today's trend, we have various fields in information technology. There are very many. However, we will start from beginning. The smallest part you can start from is to learn simple introduction to computer. What is a computer? Computer is a device that collect information, collect data, process the information, and bring out an output. What is an information? Anything you get to the computer system. That's an information. That's the data. After processing it, it changes to information. Information can be in hard copy or in soft copy. So when the soft copy, what you cannot, the output that you cannot touch, but you can see it, is a soft copy, right? While the one that you can feel and touch is a hard copy. Printing it out from the system, bringing out the picture, they are all the hard copy as a result of processing of your data. Do you understand? That's the beginning. However, starting with information technology, what you need to learn first is how to use learn the keyboard. Is to learn the keyboard, right? So you know the keys in the keyboard, understand it, so that when you are actually using the system, you'll be very efficient in typing. From there, you move to the next level, how to process word, what processor, how to use computer to type, bring out your notes from the system, either you store it in the storage of the system or you print it out. You understand? After learning that, you cannot move a little to Excel, for example, for calculations. You move to that point where you use Excel to manipulate your data, where you want to sum a full row together. It will assist you. For example, if you are doing statistics, for example, and you want to you want to find the mean of a set of numbers. Obviously, if you are calculating, it's going to take you some time. But however, when you are using a system on Excel, automatically it will just generate it for you if you know what to do. You understand? So it means that information technology actually make life easy if you have the information, if you have the knowledge. It actually make life easy for you. You understand? However, making life easy does not mean that you will not still read the rudiments. You must read the basics. You must read the basics from beginning. Understand what you are supposed to put into the system. The first thing first is that you have a computer in front of you. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do in the system unless you get that information, or rather you get that knowledge for you to be able to what? To know what to do in the system. There are some field, there are some field in information technology that just start with the responsibility of manipulating data, collecting information, typing it and putting it out, and form a book. Your textbook that you read, if not for information technology, we should be using biro and paper to write textbooks. But as it is, you are seeing a printed copy and all that. It is because of information technology. You understand? Making a call from this point to even a friend in the other class is information technology. So it means that information technology make life easy. Take for instance, we are in those days, let me put it that way, we need to send a mail from here to Lagos. and it will take like 2 3 weeks for that recipient to receive that mail before you can understand what you are saying or not. But now, these days, you don't need, in fact, there's no post office anymore. Why? Because of the trend internet. So, what is internet? What is internet? Before I tell you about internet, let me tell you what you mean by networking. So, a network is a connection of more than one device, more than one computer device, or more than one device. So when I have a single device like this, it's not a networking. So if I have two connected together and they are communicating and they are sharing resources, that means that that system is network. So when after the networking, we now have what we call internet. Internet is interconnection of many networks. That's what it means. Interconnection of many networks. Why is it in the web? It's a web because when you have many networks in a single globe, it is now called a web. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. Now, internet actually make a whole lot of things, including education, easy. Any topic that you want to learn now by yourself, you can actually do that. You can do it by yourself. Just go to Google, type the name of the topic, and bam, it will just open and you start reading. In fact, you will see several suggestions for you. You start reading. That is technology. It's technology. You don't need to even wait for your teacher at times to teach a particular topic. Even after you have taught you that topic and all that, you can still go back, just open your phone and put in the topic and you will read it. So if the technology actually enable that, you understand? So if the technology is not everywhere, it's every sphere of life. For example, the new trend now, as we are, because of the power of Internet of Things, is still making of Internet. Because of the power of Internet of Things, we now have what we call artificial intelligence, AI all over the place. So you can actually ask AI any question, and it will solve all problems for you. Any kind of problem, any problem. If you are a software developer, you don't need to crack your way to write software anymore. However, just put what you want to write. It will design a complete software for you. But there's a problem with it. There's a problem. One of the problems is that the students will not be smart. Will not be smart to really know what they are supposed to know. They will not know the foundation. That is the reason why AI is good, but first of all, you have to build your foundation very strongly. Or else you will just put any question in the on the AI